Hey ladies and gentlemen, on our journey to learn every AFK fisher in Minecraft, we are brought to a AFK fisher that was created and posted by a user named EMD1 on YouTube. Check out their video down in the description. And I am thankful for this one. It's kind of cool, really. I just like the design of it. And it is one that you can build in Bedrock that will function. Now, if you have a console, so many people comment this, so I want to make it abundantly clear. You will need an Autoclicker for this to function. So unless on console you can use remote play through PS4 on your Android device and use an Autoclicker app that way, which a lot of people do, it will be really hard for you. There are devices like the Chronos Max that allow you to use an Autoclicker as well through macros, but that can be expensive. So this is primarily for PC players, though again, if you have PS4, use remote play because you can use an Autoclicker app for free that way. Anyways, I am going to do it on PC through the Windows 10 Bedrock Edition, and I will again link the OP Autoclicker program in the description. And let's check out EMD1's build here because it is pretty cool. Last time we looked at Silent Whisper's build and I taught you that one, so I'm pretty excited to take a look at this one and build it and see how well it functions, and then you yourself can go out and build this in your 1.16 Minecraft survival world. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's first get into the ingredients that you are going to absolutely need for this build. They're very simple ingredients and they're something you can get really early on in your survival world. So you are going to need 1 lever, you're going to need 3 redstone, you're going to need 3 chests, though you can get away with 2 chests for this build. You're going to need 1 pressure plate, I'm just using an oak pressure plate here. You're going to need 1 piece of fence, you're going to need 13 stone blocks or cobblestone or any solid blocks really. You're going to need 1 fishing pole to actually do your AFK fishing. I mean, that one's pretty obvious. You're actually going to need 2 water buckets. I just have 1 in here because I'm in creative. You're going to need 1 hopper and you're going to need 1 piston. So now we are going to get into actually building this thing. All right, so this again is the completed build. And to start this build and really get it underway, we're going to dig 3 holes as such. And then we're going to go 1 over, not dig, go 1 up, not dig, and dig another hole. So this is going to be the base of our entire build. And we're going to take our piston, set it in here. And then we're going to take our chests, and then we're going to set them in here so they become a double chest. If you're doing this build, you don't necessarily need to have a double chest, but I highly suggest having a double chest. It just makes life that much easier. Okay, so then we are going to take our hopper, we're going to hold shift, and then we're going to right click on the side of the double chest as such, and that will feed right in to the double chest, and everything we catch will run right in there. So our next task is to put our block right here. It can be any solid block, as I mentioned previously. I'm just using cobblestone because it's super easy to acquire. And then we're going to take our redstone dust, and you actually only need 2. I had said 3 earlier, but I mean, what's 1 extra redstone dust gonna hurt? Now you get to take that home, keep it, and treasure it for the rest of your life. Okay, so we're gonna take our redstone dust, we're gonna place 1 up there and 1 there, and we've completed the main portion right here. Now the rest of it is pretty straightforward. First, we're gonna take our cobblestone and we're gonna put 2 as such, and then 2 as such. So you have 2 facing that way and then 2 facing that way. Really easy so far, and that's going to be our enclosure for our body as we are AFK fishing against this build. Next, we're going to take our oak fence, we're going to shift, we're going to right click, and we're going to place it on top of that hopper. And then we are going to get out our oak pressure plate, and we are going to put it on top of our fence. Now again, you do not need to use the oak pressure plate. I just think it looks better, and it just, you know, adds a little aesthetic flair to our build in general. Next, we're going to take 2 cobblestone blocks and we're going to build them out this way. And then this for this next portion, what I suggest doing is taking dirt or something easy to destroy. Save your tools, you know, you can just destroy dirt by hand. It's really easy to destroy. And just place 2 dirt there and 2 dirt there. We are building the enclosing for the water. And then we're going to take cobblestone and we're going to place it on top of the dirt. And then we can get rid of the dirt as such. And look how easy that is. So what we're seeing right here is this portion up here that is holding in the water. It is such an easy way to place these floating blocks up here without wasting resources and damaging tools. So I'm going to do that one more time. You can place dirt here, and then you can place your stone or whatever block you have up above that, like that. And then we can simply just get rid of our dirt block. It is completely gone. Look at that, our pressure plate is already triggering our piston. That is amazing. So our next step is to take our extra chest that we have left, because we had 3, and we're going to place it facing us right there. We're gonna get our water out. We're gonna place some behind the chest like such. And then the next part is a little tricky, but it's super easy. You're just gonna shift and then you're gonna right click, and that's gonna put the water right in the chest like that. It won't flow out because we have this little pressure plate here and fence. And you are almost done with your build. Okay guys, so finally what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add yet another piece of cobblestone right there. And that cobblestone is going to be where you're going to aim your fishing rod during the actual AFK fishing. And as you can tell from our build over there, from when we started the video, we're going to take our lever and we are going to place it right next to this chest on top of that cobblestone block. And how that's going to work is as we're AFK fishing, we're going to pop up and we're going to just hit the lever and we're going to be tapping the lever. Now, if you are on console and you can't use remote play, you can use this in semi-automatic mode and just, you know, kind of be chilling there, tapping your controller. And if you just rhythmically tap, you'll just keep catching things. Otherwise, you can use remote play and use an autoclicker. If you're on PC, you can just use an autoclicker. You don't have to worry. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to switch our game mode into survival, and we're completely done with the building process, guys. All right, the weather is clearing up. Blue skies. Love it. We can stand where our piston is, face this block here, cast, and then just tap away. If you had an auto clicker, then this is where you would just set the auto clicker to automatically be clicking for you. And if you're on console, you can use this in semi-automatic mode and just keep tapping your trigger. And since it's in the right spot, as long as you're just sitting there tapping, it's just going to keep going, and you don't have to worry about waiting for the fish to appear because it's automatically going to catch the fish. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an auto clicker so I can show you how this thing works with an auto clicker. But just to show you, since we caught our fish there, our fish or whatever treasure we get will go down into a large chest, and this will yield treasure because in Bedrock Edition they have not nerfed treasure gains from AFK fishing, so you're good to go. Don't worry. When they nerf it, I'll make sure to let you know on this channel. So you're gonna make sure to subscribe, like, and comment so that you can stay on top of all of the Minecraft nerfs to AFK fishing, because I follow it religiously. I mean, have you seen all the videos on my channel on AFK fishing? It's nuts. I will look at everyone's builds, I share them all, and I try and help the community just learn all the AFK fishing possible. So let's get into the auto clicker portion of the video. We've got our auto clicker set up now. What you're gonna want to do is go and download it. I use the OP Auto Clicker. Link is in the description to download it for yourself. And what you're going to want to do is set the time to about 1 second for the click interval, and make sure the click is set to right click. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go towards the center of this block here, and we're going to move all the way to the left till we're on the very edge of the water, but still pointing our rod at the block. And then we're going to use whatever the hotkey is set to for the auto clicker. By default, it's F6. So I'm going to use F6. I'm just going to hit it and boom, we hit F6. Our bobber is in the water and the positioning of the lever is perfect with the positioning that we have our crosshair so that we're able to toggle it back and forth. Ooh, there goes that rain. Woo, you guys hear that? Thunder, wow. And as you can tell, we're catching fish and it's just gonna keep bobbing up and down with that piston. It automatically pulls you up and down. If you were doing this in semi-automatic mode, then you would just basically be tapping every second and you can just, you know, sit there and watch a movie and just tap it. I know it's not ideal on console, but it works. It is semi-automatic on console. If you have a PS4, again, use Remote Play, download an Autoclicker app for Android, and you're good to go. But check this out. On PC, if you got that Autoclicker, this is golden. And it is not nerfed, guys, so you don't need an open body of water. So many people ask about that. It just works. If you love tutorials like this and you love learning about all things Minecraft, you are on the right channel. I have so much more to share with you guys. And I love to show off basically every build of AFK fish farms that I can come across. Again, this build was provided on YouTube by a YouTube user named EMD1. His link to his original video is in the description. Please go check him out. I love to shout out and support all my fellow creators. And yeah, what he came up with here is simply amazing. And everyone deserves to build this thing and give it a go. So until the next video, guys, this has been Cowpun Fun. I will see you later.